everyone, let's begin a new software Tableau. Tableau is specifically meant for data visualization. A number of industries they are using Tableau for data visualization. And in this session we are going to discuss Tableau, how we are going to download Tableau, as well as what is data visualization, why we have to use this particular software. First, we are going to go for this data visualization definition. Data visualization is basically a graphical representation of information and data. It uses visual elements like charts, graphs, maps, and dashboards to help people understand complex data patterns, trends, and insights that might be difficult to detect in text or numbers alone. So, goal behind this to make data more accessible, understandable, and actionable for decision making. Because in the industry, suppose the sales data, while sales is dropping down, so you have to take immediate decision. So this one is chart building and the graphs through with the help of maps through the dashboard. It is more impressive. Now, examples of the tools like in Excel, you can create a dashboard. Through Tableau, you can create a dashboard. Power BI, you can create a dashboard. Python, in the Python, we are using Matplot and Seaborn. These are the libraries we are using. And in R, for the same purpose, we are using ggplot. And I had already created videos in past on Python where I have used Matplotlib Seaborn, and in our ggplot I had already used Power BI dashboard I had already created. You can find on my YouTube channel, there is the playlist and you can find it easily, Power BI playlist, Python playlist, as well as our ggplot, our studio playlist. You can find it as well as Excel also. But Tableau, that is I am creating now, so that would be accessible now onwards, and I will create dashboard. Next, we come to the examples of data visualization. What are the examples of data visualization? Let's say these are bar charts. Suppose we want to compare categories, so we are using bar charts. Let's say whether any product is accepted by gender wise, right? Female and male. So we can use bar charts. Line graphs. Line graphs we are using when we people are showing trends over the time. What was the past trend and what would happen in future? Pie charts, that is displaying proportions. Let's say we have 4 categories and we want to show them what is the percentage among all these 4 categories. We can show with the help of pie charts. Heat maps, that is basically highlighting density or intensity. I have already explained heat maps in my Python playlist as well as in our studio playlist. Scatter plots revealing relationships between variables, that is showing correlation. And geographic maps, that is visualizing location-based data. We have already used in Power BI. Next, we come to the why should we do data visualization? What will happen after data visualization? It will, number one, simplifies the complexity. It transforms large and complex data set into visual formats that are easier to comprehend. Second thing is enhancing decision making. And through dashboard, that would be clear to everyone, those are attending, those are approaching this dashboard. Either it is created through Power BI or Tableau or some other software, some other tool. That would be clearly, it would be reflecting where we are losing, where we are gaining. So visual reveals insights and trends that supports better business and policy decisions. Reveals patterns and trends. It helps identify relationships, correlations, or anomalies that might be missed in raw data. Enhance storytelling. Yes, of course, it's a very important part. Storytelling. So visuals are more engaging and understandable for a wider audience, including a non-technical stakeholders. Save time. That is the quick visual interpretations faster than scanning through spreadsheet or raw numbers. Simply on a one click, we can find out whether the sale is higher in the quarter 1 or sale is higher in quarter 2, quarter 3, and we can see the comparison among all 4 quarters, Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. It would facilitate communication, bridging the gap between technical and non-technical audience. Let's say we are a technical person, so we can understand. But suppose we are presenting, we would like to explain to non-technical background person. So visualization, it's our best way to explain, right? To explain about your conditions, about your future planning, you can explain with the help of visualization. So supports memory retention also, because always we are saying picture speaks louder than words. So this is the visualization that will give more impact as comparatively to the text. So people remember visual information better than text-based data. Now we come to this part, storytelling with the data. That's the most important component when we are doing data visualization. So storytelling with the data means going beyond just showing charts. It involves crafting a narrative around the data to make it meaningful and persuasive. It combines data, visuals, and context to tell you a story that leads the audience from understanding to action. Means whenever we are creating any picture, whether it is progressive, or it is reflecting loss, and if suppose these are the conditions, so what should be in future, what we are going to create policies. So clear purpose, know that what message or insights you want to convey. Context matter. Always provide background for the data to be interpreted correctly, and write visuals. Use appropriate chart type of match the data and message, like trends. If suppose you want to showcase trends, so you have to use line charts comparisons. If you would like to line charts, if you would like to show the comparison, you must use bar charts. So means appropriate type of charts that is resembling, that is reflecting, that is revealing right kind of reflection. Narrative flow means structure the presentation like a story with a beginning, context, middle means middle at the middle, analysis at the end, insight and action. That is known as storytelling. Highlight key insights. Use annotations, colors or callouts to emphasize important points. Keep it simple. Avoid unnecessary decoration. We are calling it chart junk. So avoid all these decorations. It is not required at all. So that distract from the data. So structure like a story, beginning means in which context you are doing, introducing the problem or question. In the middle, you have to show analysis, present your data, trends and findings, and end with the conclusion. Here is provide the actionable insights or recommendations. Like storytelling with the data, suppose I am showing you this is the one particular figure. So instead of just showing a chart of declining sales, a data story might explain why the sales dropped, where it happened, and what can be done about it. Means from where it is starting, why we would try to find out what is the cause behind this, and after that we are going to giving the solution for this, what can we do for this. For example, one of the data storytelling example, sales dropped by 20% in Q2. A heat map reveals that customer engagement was lowest on weekend. So what could be the future recommendations? Increase weekend promotion to boost sale. That is entire, these statements reflecting entire data storytelling. So by combining data plus visuals plus narrative, storytelling with data makes insight more impactful and memorable. I hope this video would be helpful to you to understand what is data visualization, why we have to use data visualization, and as well as what is storytelling. Once we had visualized this data, what is storytelling? So that's all about this session. And in the coming up session, I am going to show you how to download Tableau. Because this data visualization we are covering with the help of Tableau in this session. In this entire session, we have to cover up Tableau. So thank you and stay tuned. Keep watching. Thank you.